What is up, CSBA? CSBA Prime Time Championship game of the U.S. Virgin Island Paradise Jam Tournament. The number 12 Baylor Bears coming on to take on the Iowa Hawkeyes. Joining me in the booth, the man, the myth, the legend. What's up, Aaron?
Back at it again, Wyatt. It's prime time now.
It is prime. It's a little late than we would have liked to start, but it is Friday night, so at least there's that. What are you looking forward to between these two juggernaut teams?
I tell you what, this is probably one of those early season matchups that feels like it could be a Final Four game, just because of the quality of competition. The biggest matchup I'm looking forward to is Kobe Johnson and Bertha Demora going up against each other, the two leading scorers. Well, the leading scorer and the second leading scorer for their respective teams.
Yeah, it should be interesting. That'll be a fun matchup to watch. The St. Maximum drives, counted in one.
It would also help if I had the stream up and was not staring at my Chrome window with a Taco Bell video.
Hey, listen, I don't blame you. I kind of want Taco Bell right now, so it's so good. All right, Maximum.
Completely forgot about the Discord stream.
You're good. Usually that's me that's forgetful. Apologies again for the late stream. Did have that tech issue to start the beginning of the last game. The file wasn't loaded for Nick for some strange reason, and then, of course, my stream, when I was streamcasting it, crashed. So there's always that. There's always fun. 2-ball there from Hardaway as the ref called 2 immediately. Stepped on the line. So 5-4 Baylor. Yeah.
I was gonna say that another interesting matchup here is Dime Hardaway Jr. and Ty Blanco, the 2-1s for these respective teams here. That was Bertha Demora scoring for the Hawkeyes.
And if you're just joining us, had a bunch of giveaways in the first 2 games. Appreciate those guys all hanging out with us. We gave away some progression points. We gave away a blue chip. Somebody won a NCAA baseball hat. So show up. You never know what's going to happen.
I'm going to pick up his first foul of the night for that illegal screen. Baylor going to get possession here. 6:25 to go here in the first.
Little going to get it over to Johnson and get Stuart Little getting the start here again tonight. Hardaway trying to work over Blanco, going to get it over to Little. Little's 8 on the shot clock. Pump fake, drives to the right, draws the double team, and Blanco going to bail him out with a reach-in foul.
I mean, it kind of makes sense that they're starting Stuart Little here in a way. Their only rostered shooting guard is actually a pretty good scorer, actually 4th on this team so far this season. So, no surprise we're seeing the walk-on getting some minutes here in this one.
Stuart Little forced to force that one up there. Shot clock winding down, didn't have much choice. Alley-oop to Cobb, who had to reach back for it there, Aaron.
Yeah, the freshman showing his athleticism here tonight. Ugh.
Kobe Johnson gonna fire up the 3, challenged for the 3. And Dime Hardaway, one of the smaller plays, comes in for the offensive board, can't get it to go. Green. A nice job by Matt Green with the putback on the offensive board. By the way, Iowa 4 for 4 so far here to start.
Yeah. We'll start hot. There's St. Maximin beyond the arc. Perfect streak. Dies with that miss.
Yes, sir.
Job wired.
Listen, it was bound to happen. They weren't going to go 19 for 19. I mean, that was like a first
Well,
ever.
not with that attitude. They're not.
Yeah, for sure. Pax would have liked it, though.
Of course Pax would have liked it.
Blackman loses the dribble. Good active hands there. And the diving Kobe Johnson can't save it and is going to turn the ball over. Good. I love the hustle, though.
Great hustle by Kobe Johnson. Unfortunate that doesn't work out. Substitution now going to come on for both sides. But as I was saying, of course Pax is would like it if his Hawkeyes went 19 for 19. These Hawkeyes are like his child. his children even.
Tamora now over to Blanco. Now over to Flowers Jr. Junior Abubakar. Back over to Junior. Out at Tamora. Good ball moving on the outside.
Blanco's going to have to launch this, though.
Yeah, good defense there by Baylor. Right in his kitchen is Satoru up with the rebound. Gets it out to Louis Franco. Franco quick pass to Johnson. Johnson stutter step drives. Gets fouled by Bertha Tamora, rather. Got to get used to the A at the end.
Whatever his name is. You know, I've noticed something, by the way, a recent trend, if you will, among
the ugly
freshmen.
The ugly mustache.
No.
Yeah.
The rise of the Japanese center.
Okay.
I mean, just three offhand. Of course, you've got my player Corey Mizukana. You've got Yoshi Medici out in Miami, and then here for Baylor, you have Madara Satoru.
You got him Duncan on Miami. He's not a center, but he is a...
Yeah, he's Japanese. I don't know. It may just be like a small niche. It could be a trend to something, we see more as...
Are you talking about an Asian takeover, Aaron?
Maybe I am. I don't know. I don't know how people are gonna ethnicize their players. That's a weird sentence to say.
Abubakar got to go down low to Flowers Jr. and the low post floater up is good. $32 in the stream. Appreciate you hanging out. Gad, what were you going to say?
I'm just pointing out that there seems to be an upward trend in the amount of Japanese players in the CSPA.
Kobe Johnson again. 16-12 now, Baylor.
Yeah, this bench unit for Iowa has not been near as hot as that starting unit.
Blanking.
That 4 matchup, definitely a big part of that.
Yeah, Abubakar going to go right in the lane. High floater as good, despite the efforts there by the Baylor defense. And
it was T'Challa Wakabe, I believe, that Abubakar hit that over. And there's Queen Hardaway punishing the double team there by TT Clowers.
So 18-14, Bears up by 4. This would be a huge win for their program, and obviously it would be a huge loss as Iowa really trying to get that number 1 spot coming in. Flowers Jr. throws it down to Satoru, not able to get there on the coverage.
Iowa still shooting incredibly hot. They're at 80% right now. Baylor going to call a timeout. Going to be Satoru on the inbound.
Gets it into Franco. Franco now going to pull the ball outside. Gets it over to Julio. Julio over to Queen Hardaway. High screen from Satoru. Hardaway not able to shed Blankham. He's going to drive, try to use his speed. Gets into the inside. Great defense there by, I believe that was TT Clowers Jr. coming up with a big block.
Yeah, Iowa going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Minute 37 left. This will bring them into the front court. Iowa going to look to take the extra time to set something up here on this particular possession. Oh, I guess it's not going to take them to the front court. I lied.
It's been an interesting first game, an interesting championship game. Right now, both teams playing well. Fadeaway three-pointer, no good. As Satoru can get it out to Queen Hardaway. He stopped. Good defense there by Iowa in transition.
Yeah, that's Archibald McCluskey on the defense on Hardaway there. A bit of a mismatch, but McCluskey able to kind of take advantage. forces Hardaway to stop short.
Don Julio tried to get a pick from Sator there, not able to break free from Cloud as he drives, gets blocked by Drake Blankham. Abubakar.
Mac had the open three, but didn't take it.
Sator with a nice play defensively there, blocking the entry pass for the alley-oop.
Great defense there by Satoru.
And what a take.
Franco on the other end, finishing for Baylor, up 4 now, 40 seconds-ish to go here in the first quarter.
Baylor has come to play in this one here, Aaron.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, this is a big matchup for them. Io coming into this at number 2. With how Miami's played recently, arguably at that number 1 seed, in my opinion.
Ooh,
as
pass turnover.
Bounces off of Bubakar.
Yeah, that's a bad turnover for Baylor. They got to protect it now. They give the opportunity to give Iowa one shot here before the end of the first quarter. Blankham off the glass. Can't get it to go. Satoru up with the rebound, and that is going to wait to end the first. 20-16. Baylor up by 4. It's number 12 Baylor Bears looking to take down the Iowa Hawkeyes here. That was weird. I'd never seen it go to transition that quick. I thought that was crashing again there. I got a little worried.
Valid? Fair and valid?
Either that or I thought I was passing out. I'm like, I didn't even hit any buttons. I was like, oh my God.
If your computer crashed, I could just hear all of both sides, really. But Baylor especially, the chorus of rigs coming from
I would have put my head through a wall. So
please don't do that. You've already had to almost go to the hospital for your wrist once.
Yes. Punching the wall definitely was not a smart thing to do.
Indeed.
20-16 Bears have looked pretty strong here. Hardaway going to get it over to Green. Good ball moving around the outside. Kanye Kardashian, who we haven't said his name much, going to get the ball. The low post Cobb with Cobb there. And nice little spin move by Kanye Kardashian. I love that
great
name,
job.
by the way.
It is a great name. Great job by Kardashian in the post to get that around the young freshman Cobb. Here's Blackman with it now on the outside.
Court pass to McCluskey. Mid-range J, no good. Matt Green up with the rebound. Here comes Stuart Little. A little bit of an angry streak in this player here. Little layup, no good. Good defense by St. Maximum, kind of leaning on him there, Aaron.
Yeah, no foul call, though, as I believe it's Blackman on the other end with a nice reverse.
Yeah, Josiah Blackman with a reverse layup is good.
This lead been 6 so far in favor of the Bears. They're up 4 right now.
Kardashian, nice feed from Hardaway. So back to 6 we go. It's kind of lived in that 4 to 6 range. Ty Blanco try to spin away from Ty Hardaway. Almost loses it. Cobb saves it. Josiah Blackman opts not to shoot the 3 there. Instead, they're going to go to the other side to McCluskey, who fires up a 3. Bang!
Definitely a much-needed 3 there for Iowa.
Little. Now in the low post to Kardashian, trying to work over Cobb again. Spin move again. Same move, different result this time.
Yeah, great defense that time by Kardashian. Here's McCluskey with the wide open 3
score. McCluskey, a.k.a. Wham. Thank you, ma'am.
I believe it's Wham Bam, thank you, ma'am.
Yes, sir. Kardashian.
The colloquialism you're looking for.
Good kick out to Dime Hardaway Jr. Kanye Kardashian getting a call for the loose ball foul away from the play.
Picks up his first after getting a little too physical there with Cornelius Cobb. A couple of substitutions now for both sides. I believe Demore going to come in now for McCluskey, if I saw correctly.
That's McCluskey to the bench after back-to-back threes. Score knotted up at 24. But nice no-look pass to Josiah Blackman. And Kardashian comes in.
Hustle by Kardashian to get that board.
Yeah, Cobb was about to come down with it. Kardashian, good defense by Cobb.
Great contest by Cobb to force that miss.
Blanco
gonna drive.
Oh,
The lob doesn't go. Blackman's still able to get a hand on it, though.
Good save by Josiah.
Blanco trying to pull a little Chris Paul there with that play. Didn't work out, though.
Nice pass inside, but Demora not able to finish.
Defense there by Julio.
Hardaway. Now down low to Kardashian. Good active
This
defense
match here
by
gets
Blanco.
the double team. Great hands by Blanco, exactly. Here's Demora showing up again.
What a play there in transition is Iowa. That was a nice job getting out, getting the easy two.
Iowa outscoring Baylor now as far as efficiency goes. They've both jacked up the same amount of shots. The efficiency's fallen off a bit for the Hawkeyes, but
Julio from the corner, 3 ball is good. Bang! That's a big 3 from Don Julio.
and then Don Julio just makes me shut my mouth immediately.
Shots.
Thanks, fam.
Shots. Kardashian up with another rebound. He's been doing a nice job on the boards. Cobb is not having able to get too many. 3 ball, no good there. Matt Green for the putback, counted at 1, and Cornelius Cobb picks up his second.
It's still early, though. Still a lot of time. Cobb definitely not in foul trouble yet. Matt Green going to look to push this up to a basically 2-possession game.
Not able to do that as he misses the free throw.
We're going to look to dance a little bit here. What a move by Abubakar to get to the lane.
Nice take. Queen Hardaway has been pretty quiet this game. Drives, gets fouled by Bertha Demora.
Queen Hardaway going to go to the line 4-2 here. Really efficient is Queen Hardaway in all categories. 73 from the field, 66% from 3. She's currently averaging 14 points.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw that, but celebrating Women's History Month, I don't know if you saw that announcement today.
It did.
It was a nice shout out to some of the women of the CSBA that have paved the way, but Queen Hardaway obviously was not on that list of people that was listed, but does not mean that Queen, aka I forget her name now in real life. Chris Porter's wife. I can't think of her name. I don't know why I'm drawing a blank.
Well, to be fair, I don't know her name either. So.
But either way, it's Dime Hardaway Jr.'s wife. So.
Yep.
And I know she's more active in their locker room Discord than she is in the CSBA chat. But that's okay. I've seen her talk, so I know she's a real person. But we have a few people that weren't on that list of the pavers, but like I said, we probably have about 9 or 10 women within the CSBA, so it's hard. I couldn't put everybody on the graphic, but
I gotcha.
Shout out to everybody.
By the way, getting back to Queen's efficiency, I didn't want to jinx it, but she is perfect from the free throw line so far this season.
Not surprising. Very good free throw shooter. Bounce pass over to Green. Green over to Wakabi. Wakabi going to fire up the 3. No good. Rims in and out.
Disrespect I'm seeing on some of these 3 shots. What a jam by Blanco off the oop. Whew. Got some heat in this game already. Yeah, good lord.
It's been a good one, as advertised. The championship games have been really good, all of them.
Yeah.
Wakabi again, no good.
Max defense too smothering on Wakabi right now. Nice. Great feed to Tyree.
Yeah, Tavian and Tyree finishing at the rim.
A trio of freshmen here for Iowa.
You know what's funny? Iowa's shooting 62%, but they only lead by 4. That's good for Baylor, but Baylor's going to need to dig in a little bit better on the offensive side of things.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, though, Baylor is very much one of those live by the 3, die by the 3 teams. 7 of their 10 players have shot at least one from beyond the arc.
Yeah, but Baylor teams in the past were not like that. They ran a lot of interior play between Queen Hardaway and Kanye Kardashian. So a lot of their, I feel like they're more built now for the 3 ball, at least than they were in past seasons.
Yeah, I mean, it's 5 freshmen on the team. Of course, 2 of them rather, really good 3-ball shooters. One of them, a 3-ball shooter, but nowhere near the efficiency of the other 2.
Yeah, for sure. Demora with a nice windmill dunk there.
Demora doing Demora things. I'm not surprised at this point. But yeah, when you have, the likes of Kobe Johnson, Don Julio, shooting up, 60+% from beyond the arc, you've got Kardashian putting up from beyond the arc as well as a big man. Granted, his efficiency is not great, only 20% this season, but still hitting the 3 nonetheless. Baylor's definitely shifted more to a perimeter-focused team.
Drake Blankham there to clean the house, clean it up.
Lackluster rebounding on that particular possession by Baylor allows Blankham to come in and get that one. Baylor here going to hold for the last shot.
Kardashian going to get it off. Couldn't get it to go. 38-32. Iowa coming storming back after falling down early. You're watching CSBA on Twitch. U.S. Virgin Island Paradise Jam Championship game halftime coming up right now. Is Aaron going to break us down? Aaron, talk to me a little bit about what we saw in that first half, my friend.
Very, very back and forth contest. Definitely been a bit of a game of runs at the moment. Baylor went on a run super early. Iowa's now on a bit of a run. The biggest lead, though, only been 6 so far for both sides. It's very much a chess game here between Coach Mitch and Coach Bax. As I mentioned, Baylor, especially this season, very much a live by the 3, die by the 3 team. The Hawkeyes definitely more looking to expose the interior, especially when you've got very proficient slashers like Bertha Demora, big men like Cornelius Cobb, like T.T. Clowers, like Drake Blankham as well. Iowa with a clear efficiency advantage at the moment, but don't be surprised if Baylor quickly shrinks the lead because of their ability beyond the arc.
All right, well, stick around. Second half coming your way. Hey, by the way, that's the first time I got 600 people. Said I did the ad everyone, and they said 600 people. It hasn't done that. Did that mean we got back our offlines?
I'm scrolling now. No, we did not.
That's the first time it didn't show. That's interesting. Oh well.
Technology. But you can see it, but there was jazz hands a couple.
Hardaway. Nice little crossover there. Four-point game now. Backdoor alley-oop. What a play by Matt Green coming up with the steal. Quick outlet pass to Stuart Little. Little going to get a high screen from Green, and he now gives it back to him. 10 on the shot clock. Hardaway draws.
Baylor running a
good.
Baylor running a bit small at the moment, running the 2 shooting guards with Kobe Johnson running at the 3.
Cobb not able to get that shot to go.
Although I say that, Johnson's listed on the roster as a small forward, so something's going on.
Not an error.
in there somewhere.
I think Kobe Johnson is playing the shooting guard spot as a small forward, if I'm not mistaken.
Right, but on the little pop-up graphic that has like the current lineup, it had him listed as a shooting guard in the position for the small forward.
That's interesting. Stuart Little, no good.
Baylor still down by 6. Maxman working on Stuart Little.
Post up, move down in the low post here for Josiah Blackman. He's going to try to bully his way in. Little floater, no good. Good defense there by Baylor. Baylor's contested a lot of shots here tonight, Aaron.
Yeah, goodness gracious, I can't find my words. Their shot contests have been great, but Iowa's just been at times been able to completely pick apart their defense, especially that man Demora driving into the interior. Kobe Johnson comes up with a steal on Maxman, gets to Stuart Little, who gets fouled by Demora, counted in one.
And that's Demora's third, so.
It's not great. That's not what you want if you're the Hawkeyes, because that's like the guy, right? Him and Maxman, the two leading scorers here, accounting for 34.5 points a game. You definitely don't want to see one of your star guys like that foul out, especially early in the third quarter.
And right back. Ooh, Dime Hardaway almost gave it right back, but the Saint man, Maxman going to go on the line and shoot 2.
Maxman only 4 points tonight. Kind of a quiet night for him. Does have 3 dimes, though.
Drills the first. Knocks down the second, so 2 of 2 from the line. Back to a 5-point lead. Zombies Gaming, appreciate that follow. Thank you, buddy.
Welcome.
Welcome to the CSBA.
Dashian very, very much should have gone up with a shot there instead of passed that one out. I think he had the opening.
Stuart Little getting all sorts of pressure there defensively. Now fires open for the 3. Can't get it to go.
Kind of smart by Maxman to lay off there defensively. He's going to go up for it. Gets the foul on Don Julio. And 1. Stuart Little 1 for 7 so far tonight. This is, by the way, not a great night for him at the moment, efficiency-wise.
Appreciate you tuning in. So this is NBA 2K20 modded.
A whole bunch of different colleges here. High school teams, too. That's going to be hopefully starting up soon.
I don't know if we got the... Yeah, we're actually recruiting for our high school league right now. H-Dog, I don't remember if... I don't remember. I want to say it was Sprouts, but I don't know off the top of my head. I don't think we ever got the Jordan brand player of the game. Yeah, I don't think it showed it, so I think it was just such a route they didn't want to be mean.
Yeah. I was not fully watching that game, so I did not see it.
Hardaway Jr. for 3. No good. Rims in and out. McCluskey up with the rebound. Quick outlet pass to Maximum. Maximum's going to drive. Gets it back. Lays it in. So Iowa starting to put their foot on the gas pedal here.
Yeah, they're up by 12 now. Good. I looked away for 2 seconds. I was up by 12. What happened?
Can't look away, man. Cannot look away. Kobe Johnson drive.
Really?
Floater in the lane is good. Iowa doesn't like that, so they're going to call a timeout. 49-39. You're watching the CSBA on Twitch. We'll be right back.
You guys, he's loving what he's seeing as we see Bo Iverson with the dunk.
Right, nice pass. What a pass.
They're leaving wide open here. Ken with the pull up mid-range and he hit.
Sees it. He goes right down the middle. Carter drives the floater up off the back.
All right, welcome back to U.S. Virgin Islands Paradise Jam Championship game. Iowa coming in ranked number 2, I believe. Is that what we said, right? 2?
Iowa is the 2 seed currently.
Yeah, 2. Yeah, number 2 ranked in the country. Baylor number 12. Foul counted in 1 for McCluskey. Going to go to the line, shoot 1 to try to complete the 3-point play the old-fashioned way.
Second foul there for Don Julio.
12-point lead for the Hawkeyes. A chance to make it 13 with this free throw.
And he does. Again, Iowa on a incredible run here at the moment. Again, up 13 with 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter.
High screen with Wakabi. Step back, mid-range. Jay gets blocked by Blankham.
Bubakar able to pick it up. Lusky push that up and over. Don Julio lead up to 15 now in favor of the Hawkeyes.
I heard
Kluski with 11.
I heard Coach go, wham! Da-da-da. Boys will be boys. Hardaway.
Oh, my days.
It's bam, not wham, but it sounded good. Julio for 3, no good. Gotta have fun, man. If we don't have fun, this is a miserable time sometimes. Not that this game has been miserable. This has actually been a pretty good game.
It's been a great game.
Now, the Ole Miss game,
we will just not talk about that.
No, we won't. It's like watching paint dry. Satora. Nice little back to the basket move by Satora.
Yeah, great job there by Madara Satoru, the freshman center.
I got the from Madara and Madaru. It kind of totally butchered that one. I gotta look at the call sheet a little bit more. Good active hands by Baylor. Satora with a block, but Blankham fouled, counted in 1. T'Challa Wakabi with the foul, his first. 42 points in the paint. Jeez Louise.
I mean, Baylor with 24 is nothing to.
No, but Iowa's
not about either. No slouch either, rather.
Doubling down. I think part of that has a lot to do with the fact that they've been living by the 3.
Yeah, definitely.
Remember, we got more games on the slate for tomorrow. 3 of them starting at 11 a.m. I'll be on the 11 a call, and Dickey will be on the back-to-back 12 noon and 1 p.m. Good games tomorrow. Oklahoma State against Houston to start us off at 11, followed by Wake Forest, Seton Hall, Kentucky, and Illinois. So those are going to be some great games. And that'll be good for our European contingent here in the CSBA.
Progression players.
Because that'll be late in the day for them or late in the afternoon for them.
Like early evening. Depending on time zone, like 6 to 9 o'clock. At the start, mind.
So Maddie Caddy just said, nice to know that Mary T are forgotten women in the league. If you read the message, she just wrote that in the Discord chat. I don't know if she's watching the game. The message specifically says, with only a few selected recognized, there are many who help continue to push the CSBA forward. While we know all the players are in fact shown as men, we do not want to forget the women, but also that they are pioneers of similar breaking that glass ceiling. Again, these are just 4, but we definitely have more than this here, and we celebrate you all as well. But clearly did not read that.
No, it was a joke.
Now she says it's a joke. I don't know.
Come on, Wired. Let them make fun of you for thinking you forgot about it.
I didn't forget anybody. I can only put 4 players in the graphic.
Just make more graphics, forehead.
Jeez, because I got nothing better to do.
Iowa up 21 now. Baylor really starting to backslide. I say that. Satora comes over with a great play on the lob attended for TT Clowers there. Hardaway with a nice little move and lay in there. Be with it now. Tyree probably going to have to launch this one. Does so. Knocks it down from 3. Tavian Ty 3 making his presence known here late in the third quarter.
Baylor going to retain possession here with 24 seconds in the third quarter here to go. Iowa starting to show why they're number 2 team in the CSBA is they are just very deep. You know,
incredibly deep program here. Like even with their freshmen, Cobb, Tyree, and McCluskey, all super solid contributors here. Cobb averaging 8.5 rebounds a game, tied rebound leader here with Drake Blankham. Tavian Tyree with 10.5 points, tied for third in points per game. McCluskey with 7.5 a game. A lot of solid contributors here for Iowa that contributes to that depth. Here's Tyree again. I believe it was only a 2 ball, though.
Yeah, they call it a 2. Johnson gets it away before the buzzer goes, but can't get it to go. Fourth quarter coming your way. CSBA, get those 4s up in stream chat. We'll be right back. Iowa up. Pax, you're going to reinstall Rocket League? How about you reinstall 2K20, buddy? I could use the help streaming. Just busting your chops, Pax. All good, buddy.
So he probably has it installed so he could do game planning and stuff.
No, he's talking about going to play Rocket League. I'm talking about...
I know. I'm aware.
I'm giving him... If I'm not giving him shit, I'm not having fun. He knows that. No, I could use the help for sure. Yeah, I know. Then you actually have to do it. I know how that works.
Iowa going to maintain possession here.
Yeah, Iowa's played well.
Yeah, they have. 0.8 seconds on the clock, though. Defense may prove to be on the side of Baylor in this one. Cobb gets it up and knocks it down with 0.8 to go.
Wow.
Good God.
Mitch, no, unfortunately laptops we've come to realize will not work regardless of how, even if it's a gaming laptop, this game just drains the crap out of it. So unless it has none of these laptops have dedicated. I wish, man, have you help in a heartbeat. Counting in 1. Saint having a freaking great game. He's done that pose 3 times though. It's getting a little overkill, Saint.
Yeah, only 2 points in the first half. Is currently 5 for 5 from the line with 13. So 15 points total for St. Maximin. A lot of these Iowa players really in contention for the Jordan Brand Player of the Game nod in this one, assuming, of course, that we see it in this particular contest.
Yeah, I will say, Mitch, though, if you are interested, get back in the booth, do some color commentary, brother. We haven't seen you do that in forever. Johnson for 3, bang, Kobe.
It's not looking super great for Baylor right now, though. They're down by 24, I believe, at the moment.
The Sims have been the Sim gods. It was a good first half. I don't know what happened to Baylor in the second half.
I think either Coach Pat gave his team one hell of a pep talk, or he may have had somebody go and slip a little something into the Baylor Gatorade.
I heard he was throwing ears of corn at his players at halftime.
And that sounds about right. Stuart Little going to jack up a tray, no good. Loose ball foul by Blackman, so Iowa going to maintain possession despite Kardashian coming up with the offensive board.
Yeah, and that's unfortunate. Kardashian probably would have went right back up with an easy layup. So
might have gotten in hand one for it, too, with how closely he was guarded by Cobb.
Yeah.
Hardaway with the mid-range, can't get that to drop.
Cobb comes away with that ball, was swatted around. Quick move at St. Maximum for 3. This time can't drop it down.
Yeah, too strong there. This depth for Iowa is definitely going to be a problem as we progress later on in the season.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not knocking Mitch's coaching skills. I don't like that Dime and Queen. I don't like that Stuart Little is in the starting lineup. Maximum, I think I would have tried to hide him off the bench. I personally would have rather seen the Hardaways together. I get the balance of trying to balance out your roster and Kobe Johnson for 3, bang. But and I'm not knocking Mitch for trying to listen. Iowa is a beast
Now, yes.
to game plan
Now-
against. So I don't even know if what I'm suggesting would have been right, but I do know Baylor's success last year was Queen, Kardashian, and Hardaway Jr. were all working together. So that's the only reason why I'm saying it. It's not a knock on his game planning.
Now, call me bold, but what if? Don't ask me why my brain is here. It just is, okay? What if Mitch recognized the superior game planning of PAX and decided to run an experiment in this game just to see how having Little in the lineup would work?
Yeah, I mean, you never know. It's always a chess match. Mac, you should have been here for the first 2 games when I did giveaways. Yeah, I'm sure. Mitch, I'm sure. Listen, Iowa's a beast. I'm not knocking you, brother. I'm just filling airtime. That's all I'm doing.
Yeah.
And it is not a disrespecting at all, by the way.
Yeah, no disrespect. Just again, where my headspace is at with the team that Pax has put together in Iowa, with the depth that he has, with his experience in game planning, I eventually have to recognize that there's nothing you can really do to stop them. You can try to contain them all you want, but for a team like Iowa, any cell that you put them in is basically made of paper.
Yeah, for sure. What's up, Vengeance? What's going on? Yeah, I mean, there's a reason why Pax has a natty. His teams have gone far in every March Madness, so he knows.
Yeah,
what
it was a Final Four team last season.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing. So he's not gotten a natty with Iowa though yet. I will say that.
No, not yet. Definitely making me rethink some of the decisions I made in when I was getting recruited, but it is what it is. Hindsight's 2020.
Hey, listen, you'll be all right at Seton Hall.
Right.
I have faith in JT. He knows what he's doing.
Looking forward to smacking down Wake Forest tomorrow.
That should be a fun game. I almost wish I was calling that game because I wanted to watch that one. I might just tune in for it. We'll see.
Can't wait to exercise the demons. Marco misses the free throw. Marco, in a bit of a surprise, is not perfect from the charity stripe. We're shooting 75% coming into this one. There's Cobb with a nice play. Blanco tries to put it up for second chance, gets blocked away by Kardashian.
Pants to the low post of Kardashian doing easy work.
Queen Hardaway, actually. She's got 9.
Kardashian up with the rebound. Little. Get the ball down on the low post. Does again. Size mismatch again for Queen Hardaway Jr. Excuse me, Queen Hardaway, rather. Jr. Good recognition, though, by Baylor. Again, that's twice now that had Blanco guarding Hardaway Jr.
Yeah.
Hardaway, excuse me.
Baylor's starting to claw their way back in this one. Of course, they say that St. Maximin launches the 3, doesn't get that to drop. Queen comes up with the board. They've clawed it up to 17, though it might be too little too late as we're just over 2 minutes left in this one. Here's Stuart Little wide open for the quarter for 3.
Coach Pax does not like that. Calls a timeout.
Gap now close to 14. It was almost up at 30 at one point. So, props for Baylor for sticking with it despite being down so much, especially in that third quarter. St. Maximin going to be your Jordan Brand player of the game. I believe he's up to about 20 points at this point. So no surprise there. He gets the player of the game nod. I could have very easily seen that gone to the likes of Demora, McCluskey, Blanco.
I think Maximin's been the most consistent, though.
Well, no, because in the first quarter he only had 2 points. He only really came alive here in the second half.
Maybe I'm remembering something different. I am old, so that's always a possibility.
I saw the numbers, Wyatt. I know what I'm talking about.
I know you. I know how you run. Blackman again.
Oh my
Maximin
goodness,
again.
what a block.
Huge block there. Kick in the corner. Johnson for 3. No good. They called it a 2, actually.
A bit too strong on that one. Probably thought it was a 3 ball, but it was a bit too close.
Blanco going to go down on the low post to Blankham. Blankham fouled.
Bucket's good, so it'll be and one. Yeah, Blankham going to go to the line for 3 points the old-fashioned way.
Can't get the free throw to go. Blankham, not a great free throw shooter, coming in at 50% on the season there. Misses there for that opportunity to get a 3-point play.
I mean, it didn't necessarily matter in the grand scheme of things. I was still up by 16.
Just trying to add something. Dime Hardaway Jr. for 3. 13-point ball game now.
Yep. Yeah.
That little dry spell that they went on where Iowa just kind of lit it up. St. Maximum from downtown. Bang! No wonder he's Jordan Brennan player of the game.
Agreed there. I want to double check something really quickly.
Ooh, nice defense there by Blackman. Josiah Blackman with a huge block. Shot clock winding down. Blanco gonna have to fire up. The 3 does no good. Ball gonna go out of bounds. Baylor gonna get possession here. But Iowa, I say Iowa's gonna 0.6. Yeah, 0.6 difference between game and shot clock. But Iowa gonna lose this. I mean, Iowa gonna go on and win this Paradise Jam championship.
Yeah. What I wanted to take a look at was the Miami-Cincinnati game. And I think with this win over Baylor, in next week's coaches poll, I believe we will see Iowa take over that #1 spot.
That's a bold statement. That's a bold statement because Miami has not lost.
You're correct. However, look at it this way: Iowa and Miami both played in their respective championship games. The score lines ended up incredibly similar. The team that Miami beat is 8 ranks lower than Baylor.
Yeah, but I have. Here. Listen. At the end of the day, I think it's hard to move people off the top of the pedestal, top of the mountain, until they lose. Right? I'm not saying. I think in any rankings system, regardless of whether it's a sim or in real life, I think it's one of those things where until you're beaten, it's hard to move that team off. But again, because of these are polls that started the season this way at the same time. So depending on how the coaches look at it, I'm hoping that the coaches look at it from a point differential perspective because I think it's something to look at. Whether they do it or not, Aaron, is another question.
Yeah, and
because UNC also has a legitimate shot to talk about #1 as well.
That's true. However, there are 2 things that I want to speak on. One, I'm not even talking from a point differential perspective. I'm merely referring to the quality of competitions that the 2 teams have played. UNC, I think, considering their offense, definitely has a shot at the top 3. I don't think they're #1 just yet. They came in this week at #7. I think they're going to push up into the top 5. It's going to depend on where the coaches decide. Texas Tech, Marquette, Georgetown and Michigan are going to end up after this week.
Yeah, I mean they both lost, so they definitely have to go down. And it'll be interesting to see how they do it. Listen, this is the reason why I'm not in there, and I'm not the one that's determining who's gonna be where. But that's just my opinion. Doesn't mean shit at this point because I'm not involved.
And yeah, I'm also not in the polls either. Again, this is just my subjective opinion based purely on the statistical the stats that I'm looking at, right?
Yeah, for sure. Take a look at the
Speaking of statistics.
Speaking of statistics, let's get back on topic here. There's two things that stand out for me here: fast break points and points in the paint. I think everything else is in bench points. I think pretty much everything else is relatively on the closer side. Although Baylor did have 10 offensive boards, probably would help them stay in this game. But they only had 2 second chance points out of those 10 offensive boards, so they were not able to capitalize. But those are just the couple things that stick out to me. Is there anything else here that stick out to you? And I don't say that to try to steal your thunder. I just don't know if there's much else that sticks out here.
Well, I mean, we kind of touched on it back and forth as the game went on. Baylor, this game was very much live by the 3, die by the 3. They shot up 24 3-point attempts. They only made 8 of them.
Yeah.
So a lot of points left on the table in this one for Baylor. I think that's just credit to how good Iowa's perimeter defense is specifically.
Well, not for nothing. Stuart Little probably took how many? I mean, let's take a look at how many freaking 3-pointers the man took. He probably shouldn't have taken as many he did. He took 5 3-pointers. That's your walk-on. Your walk-on is shooting the most, second most on the team, Kobe Johnson.
I mean that's still 11-3 those missing after you take those two into account.
Yeah, but he's still not. He's still not the guy you want shooting threes. He's just not. That's why I said
Kobe Johnson.
No, I'm talking about Stuart Little.
I mean, I guess that's kind of fair, but I mean, coming into this one, he was at 66% from beyond the arc. So like, I don't think it was a bad strategy.
Nah,
I just think that
I just knowing that he's your walk on, he's not the guy I want to shoot the rock. It's just he's not. None of these walk-ons are, unless they're getting garbage. That's just my personal opinion. Because that makes him 7 of 19. I don't know, what does that turn out to be shooting percentage-wise? Listen, at the end of the day, you probably want Kobe Johnson or somebody else shooting it. 7 divided by 19 is 30. I mean, it's 37%. It goes up by 4%, but it's at the end of the day, it's not the guy that I want shooting the ball. Just being completely honest. Let me walk you through the box score here. That's just me. It doesn't mean I am right. Kobe Johnson, 18 points, rebound, 2 assists, 6 of 13, 4 of 8 from downtown. Dime Hardaway Jr., 11 points, 3 rebounds, 6 dimes, 1 steal on 5 of 11 shooting.
I'm gonna stop you real quick because it was the man's in the chat and he already mentioned it. But Dime Hardaway only shooting up 2 threes when he's been 75% from beyond the arc. Prior to this game, that's the man you actually want shooting your 3 ball.
Well,
him or Johnson.
I mean, him or Johnson is fine. I mean, I agree with you. Dime has always been a very efficient shooter from 3. I completely agree with that. I was just speaking of Kobe because he was 4 of 8 tonight, but and he's been shooting the ball much better as well. I mean, he's shooting 60% from beyond the arc too. So he shoots 50% tonight, but coming to this game he was 60%. So. Those are guys that I'm going to want. But, yeah, I mean, Queen should definitely have gotten more touches. He only had the one. Dime should have gotten more 3-point attempts without a doubt. It should have been Stuart Little. Queen
played great facilitator, though, with 6 times.
Oh, absolutely. So. Dime's a stud point guard. He always has. He has been since he stepped into the league. But just would like to see him be the guy shooting the ball more. I mean, there's a reason why Baylor went as far as they did last year is because they went on the backs of Kardashian, Queen, and Dime Hardaway. Those 3 specifically, and Julius Jordan, I think, was the 4-headed monster that was Baylor last season. So we didn't see that here tonight for sure. I think some of those guys coming off the bench and the mismatch the way the lineup was. I think they did. They also just fit together very well from an arc perspective. But again, keep it.
Yeah. I think there's a gap that Julius Jordan filled that Baylor hasn't found a replacement for just yet.
And that's fair too.
Which may be why they've shifted to this more live by the 3, die by the 3 play style. Or it was just an experiment.
Yeah,
I don't know.
But Stuart Little's not that guy. This is not.
No.
Kanye Kardashian,
Not at all.
2 points away from a double-double, 8, 10, and 2 blocks, 4 of 6. Stuart Little, 6 points, 4 assists, 2 of 9 shooting. That just shows that he is not an efficient shooter. 1 of 5 from downtown. Matt Green, 4. I'd rather have Matt Green shoot than Stuart Little. 4.6 rebounds, assists, 2 steals, 2 of 2 from down, 2 of 2 from the field goal. From the field, rather. Don Julio, 3 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 of 5. Takala Wakabi, God, that's a freaking name. 1 of 6, 1 of 5 from downtown. Louis Franco, 2 points, 2 rebounds, assists, 1 of 1. And Madara Satoro, 2 points, 3 rebounds, 2 steals, 2 blocks. So doing some things defensively, just nothing contribute much on the offensive side. Bring us through Iowa.
Yeah, I do want to point out I would like to see Satoru play maybe a bigger role here for Baylor, or Matt Green maybe filling in that Julius Jordan type of role. Anyways, on to Iowa here. St. Maximin, your leading scorer, player of the game, 21 points, 2 rebounds.
By the way,
assists.
Maticus, when I said what is that supposed to mean, I was saying you should get the ball more is what I was trying to say.
That is what he was trying to say.
That's what I wasn't trying to say. I was trying to compliment you and say you should be more involved. What are you talking about? Anyway, keep going. McCluskey.
William Archibald McCluskey.
Wham!
14 points, 2 rebounds.
Wham! The boys will be boys. Keep going.
That's a man you want shooting the 3-ball. Perfect on the night. 3 of 3 from beyond the arc. Bertha Demora, 10 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists and a steal on 5 of 6. Drank Blankham finishing at 9, 8, 1, and 2. Tavian Ty 3 with 8 points, 2 assists, 2 of 3 from beyond the arc.
I forgot you dimed him Ty 3. I forgot about that.
Back when he was in high school, I did.
That's right.
I'm pretty sure. Bismack Abubakar with 8 points, 1 rebound, 5 assists, and a steal. Ty Blanco finishing 4, 2, 4, and 1. Cornelius Cobb finishing 4, 5, and 1.
He's ugly.
Listen.
Sorry, he's got a big freaking head. Anyway.
Does. The throw doesn't help. TT Clowers finishing 4, 2, 2, and 1 with a block. And to finish it out, Josiah Blackman, 2 points, 8 rebounds, 6 dimes, and a block to his name to round it out for the Hawkeyes.
Josiah didn't get much offensively, but boy, did he crush it he was just a team player, man. 8 rebounds, 6 dimes. I mean, look at the assists across the board, dude. This team shares the ball so well. So congratulations, Iowa. Could you go back to Iowa's box score for a moment? Because if I saw correctly, I believe there was only one player on that team that didn't have an assist in this one, and that was McCluskey. Yeah, he's a freaking ball hog.
In fact, it was just McCluskey that didn't have an assist.
Ball hog! Wham! Sorry, I'm having fun with his name tonight. All right, 84-68. Iowa wins this U.S. Virgin Island Paradise Jam Invitational. Congratulations to them. They win 84-68. Baylor, we know we'll be back. I'm not worried about them. They have the horses. They just got to figure out who's that Julius Jordan on the team, and they'll be all right. But,
they got to find the right saddle.
Yes, sir. All right, well, congratulations for, what's your name again? Aaron? Aaron. Any parting words, Aaron, before we head off? I'm having fun tonight. I'm having fun. I'm just delirious right now.
I feel that. No, definitely stick around. Last postseason tournament coming up tomorrow. It's the Wooten Classic. I'm excited for it for incredibly obvious reasons.
Did you just call it the Wooten Classic? It's the John Wooden ding dong.
Wooden, whatever.
Wooten. Who the hell is Wooten? John Wooden is like legendary UCLA coach. Wu-Tang Clan?
Listen,
what are you
I don't know how to pronounce. Listen. I saw it as Wooden. I definitely thought it was Wooden, but my brain's like, no, that can't be right. That sounds basic as shit. That man's name is Wooden now. No. I don't care what anyone says.
John Wooden would roll over in his grave.
Probably. Listen.
And I said John Wooden, not John Wooden, by the way. Just to
yes. I recognize that. You know for a fact that there are your broadcasters have quirks with certain names or certain words that they will never get rid of. This one is mine.
I have my own too, so you're good. Don't worry about it. I'm just having fun. All right, CSPA, if you guys are still hanging out with us as we're being total wonky, wacky weirdos right now. But yeah, shout out to everybody that's been in the stream tonight. Thank you guys for all support. Congrats to all those winners that won those giveaways. Thank you, Aaron, for being a fun booth mate as always, and we will see you tomorrow. CSBA out. Peace!